Hello, welcome. Let's try to solve another Leetcode problem. 2249 called lattice points inside a circle. So we are giving such kind of lattice and there are many circles. So for example, we are giving a circle array and we just want to check how many points that is going to be inside a circle. So all the points going to be something like so xi and vi. Yi going to be from 1 to 100 and it's going to also have a radius, so the radius is going to be more than equal to 1, less than and equal to the minimum of xi and yi. So yeah, basically if we are giving such kind of if we are giving such kind of coordinate system, and this is x and this is y, and we are giving many circles, so this is going to be a circle array. Yeah, because this R is the minimum of xi and yi, it means all the points must be positive. Yeah, so this is one of the information given for the problem, which makes the problem a little bit easier to solve. Yeah. So for us, we just need to know what's going to be the maximum range for this coordinates. Yeah. So if we know the coordinates may be here, we just need to use a brute force to check. Yeah, we're gonna check row by row, column by column. If it is inside a circle, so we're gonna count it as 1. Otherwise, we're gonna count it as a 0, and then we just need to have a basic count. So the time complexity is gonna be something like 200 cubic. So because the length of the coordinate, the length of the rectangle gonna be 200, and the width is going to be 200 as well. So this is because we are giving xi and yi, it's going to be maximally going to be 100. So if it is 100, so this is going to be the center of the circle, and if we draw a circle, so from the left side it's going to be 0, to the right side it's going to be 200, and similarly for y it's going to be 0 to 200. Yeah. So if this is given 200 times 200, and then we just need to check how many circles. So the length of the circle is 200, so it's going to be 200 cubic. So it might work for Leetcode at least. Yeah. Now let's just use this kind of idea to solve the problem. Yeah. So I'm going to prepare R and C. It's going to be 201, 201, and I'm going to prepare a result. So this is going to be the final count. Now I'm going to return the result. So I'm going to check all the points inside the coordinate system. So it's going to be for here, let me just use the x1 inside range R, and for y1 inside range C, and let me just check all the points inside of the circle. So I'm going to use x2 and y2 and R, so inside of the circles. Now let's just use a formula to check, because in high school mathematics it told us how to check if a point is inside a circle or not. Yeah, currently we just need to write a formula to check if this point is inside a circle. Basically it is the distance from this point to the center of the circle, right? Yeah, we just need to check the distance. If the distance is less than the radius r, yeah, so it's going to be inside the circle, less than or equal to r. If it is more than r, it will be outside the circle. So let's just write a formula. So the formula is going to be something like x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. So it's going to be less than or equal to the radius. It's going to be r square. Yeah, so if it meets the condition, basically it means it's going to be inside a circle, right? So yeah, so if it is inside a circle, so what are we going to do? Yeah, but there are going to be too many duplicate points. We don't want to use a set, so we're going to use a flag to check if the points xy and the x1 and y1 is inside a circle or not. So we're going to prepare a flag. So this is also used in programming. So we're going to set a flag to false. Now if it is inside a circle, definitely we can set this flag to true, and we're going to break. because we don't need to check other circles. If there's one circle, so it can be other circles, right? It can be many circles. If it is just inside one circle, so we're gonna break it. We don't need to check anymore. So after break it, we can check the flag. So if there is a flag, so the flag gonna be true. Yeah. So if it is a flag, so we're gonna update the count. So the result is gonna be plus equal to 1. Yeah. So this is gonna be on the entire code. Now let me just run it and submit it to check. Yeah, as you can see, it works, but it is not so fast. It's like 3 to 4 seconds. If we want to speed up a little bit, let's just update this R and C, because according to the range, definitely we can calculate this R and C. So R gonna be the maximum of x, 2 times x plus 1, and C gonna be 2 times y plus 1. So let's just update that. So it's gonna be the maximum of x for x, y, r inside the circles. So it's gonna be times 2 plus 1, and similarly for this C, yeah, it's gonna be y for x, y, r inside of the circles times 2 plus 1. Yeah, because by using this way, we can reduce the time. Yeah, so for the time complexity, it is a 200 cubic, but by using this way, yeah, we can limit this R and C. It can be smaller, not 200 for every time. It can become smaller. So let me just run it and submit it. Yeah, as you can see now, it is like 1 to 2 seconds. I think that is better than before. I think that's all about it. There's no difficult about it. Maybe the formula, this is just a high school mathematics, and this is one is just also mathematics. And we just need to check the range, because inside all the circles we're gonna check the points. Yeah, inside all the circles we're gonna check this x, and if this x we're gonna choose a maximum. So what's gonna happen for the range? It's gonna be 2 times this x and plus 1. So that's gonna be the range for x, and similarly for y, it's gonna be the same formula. And for the space complexity, yeah, because we didn't use any actual space, we didn't use a set, so the space complexity gonna be 01, and the time complexity gonna be 200 cubic. I think that's all about it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.